It's your boy, man. Let's talk about this game. This game was everything I thought it would be, to be honest. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be a big show of guys just going out, chucking up a bunch of shots, trying to put 50 on each other. That's not what it was. You see multiple things in this game, and I'm gonna break them down for y'all. If you didn't watch this game, you need to. You need to try to get a hold of this game somehow. I don't know how, but you need to. Do not just watch the highlights, because they're not going to tell you what happened during this game. First and foremost, let's split the two main players in half. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green. Let's start with Cade Cunningham first. Cade Cunningham had 20 tonight. No free throws tonight was my biggest problem. The officiating was totally one-sided tonight. Totally one-sided. Multiple charge calls against us. Just all type of things. Pity-patty fouls. But that's besides the point right now. Cade Cunningham, 20 points. Showed us some of everything. Definitely on the defensive end, locked Jalen Green down. And I'm not even going to lie about that. He locked him down, man. Killian Hayes and Cade Cunningham, they locked him down. He scored 25, but he was 10 for 11 from the free throw line. I want y'all to understand that. Do not look at that those points and think that he had a better game than Cade, because he didn't. They both played pretty well. He was able to get to the line. They was giving him a lot of crazy fouls, though. But Jalen was able to get to the line. But on Cade's end, couldn't get a thing. Couldn't get a thing. So, in the league, when he's playing with true officials, he will get some of those calls. Him being the first pick, he will get those calls. But at the same time, a lot of his assists will count when he's playing in the regular season, with the likes of Jeremy Grant and whoever else we have, surrounding him with the starting lineup. That's what you have to understand. That's why I said don't get too tied into Summer League. Cade played well tonight. He played well tonight, but I still have the same energy. I'm going to keep that same energy, whether he plays good or whether he plays bad. What I was looking for from Cade tonight was those things that I can look forward to in the season. And that's what I got to see. That's what got me excited, because the leadership, they had a mic on Cade tonight. The leadership at his age, coming in as a rookie, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Getting your other teammates involved. Him and Garza, the communication. When Garza did get on the floor. Garza had 15 points in 16 minutes tonight. And every time he got on the floor, the Pistons went on runs. So tonight, due to the lineups out there on the court, we had a lineup of him, Killian Hayes, Saban Lee, Sekou Naboya was playing the 5 with this lineup. This lineup was super small, and it made absolutely 0 sense. So, like I said, as far as what they're putting out there on the court, they're not trying to be world champion summer leaguers. They're taking looks at certain things and putting players in certain situations. I know what Dwayne Casey is doing. That's what he's doing, Pistons fans. So that's what you need to understand. But, like I said, he shot the 3. He bust Jalen ass a couple of times. Excuse my language. Lost Jalen Green, took it behind his back, popped the 3 in his mouth. I'm telling you, man, do not let them stat sheets lie to you. Jalen Green did play pretty good, though, and the reason why he played pretty good was getting to the basketball rim and getting those fouls. We didn't have a legit center down there for most of the game, and he knew that. So that's what he had to do to get himself going, because they were not giving him anything, ladies and gentlemen. So him being the smart player that he is, he took that ball, he went to the basket, because we got Tyler Cook down there. You know what I'm saying? So him being able to get to the basket and get to the free throw line, that is good for him. Also, picking his spots, he was able to get around a few screens from the three-point line and free up himself a couple of times. So, smart for Jalen Green, man. Jalen Green is going to be a really good player. But like I said, tonight showed my only concern with him. It was my only concern because of his stature, his size. He's small. He's not able to body through somebody. Like I said, for instance, Cade Cunningham took the ball to the rim with Jalen Green on him and bodied him. Straight, like just big man to move him out the way and made the layup. So, like I said, things like that. He's going to have trouble defending these guys, because in the NBA, 2 guards are bigger. 2 guards are bigger. So he's going to have trouble defending some of these guys at that weight. That's why I said Jalen has to get stronger, which he will. He will get stronger. And once he does get his strength, he's going to be something. He's going to be something. I don't know how much his body frame is going to allow him to, but he's going to be something, man. I'm just concerned about that competition in the NBA because we're in the G League right now. You got some guys in the NBA that ain't having it, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Killian and Cade were all over him. They were all over him. He couldn't get nothing. He was turning the ball over. He shot an air ball. It was bad for a while, man. But once the Pistons started doing them goofy lineups, he was able to free himself up in the latter parts of the second half. And like I said, that's where majority of that scoring came from. In the first half, it wasn't there. It wasn't there at all. They did a masterful job defending him on the ball. So this is the reason why I say watch the game instead of running to stat sheets, because they lie. You have to think NBA. We are in the summer league. You have to think regular season. You're going to be playing against stars, veteran players. They're not going to let you get all of that goofy stuff. If you can't deal with these two young guys, imagine you got, you know, Zach LaVine in front of you, Devin Booker in front of you, Klay Thompson in front of you. What you got to think about that type of stuff, man. Jason Tatum in front of you. You got to think about that stuff. So at his size right now, I don't know how good he's going to be scoring the basketball, and you know, once we get to the regular season. Still not the reason why I didn't want to go with Jalen Green in the draft. The reason was because Cade offers more, and he showed that today. Defensively, he played much better. So his leadership, the ability to assist, even though the goofballs didn't make shots, Servetus couldn't throw a rock in the ocean today. He found him multiple times. But the assists, the rebounding, of course, but the ability to post up, he did that a couple of times a day. The ability to drive to the rack, he did that a couple of times a day. It's more of a package than just, you know, flat out just scoring. You know what I'm saying? Which I have no problem if that fits your team. But the team that we have right now, that's not what we're looking for. So that's my whole thing. Never, ever dislike Jalen Green. Jalen Green is going to be a good player. He just has some progression to do, just like everybody else. Just like Cade Cunningham, just like everybody else. So, you know, like I said, you're looking at some of these numbers in the set. Bobo just had 26. You know what I'm saying? So you look at some of these numbers in the summer league, some of these guys scoring, and it's like, okay, I know this ain't going to be true during the season. And some of this stuff is the same thing I'm saying about these two. You know what I'm saying? The thing with Cade Cunningham, he has a supporting cast during the season. Jalen Green has been fortunate because he has the likes of Christopher and Shingun. Boy, let me tell you, Shingun he's the one the Rockets fans need to be talking about too. Shingun looks great. This is the second straight game. Shingun is, man, nimble feet, good footwork, man, can stretch the floor. He looked great, man. He looked great. I'm just excited, just as much excited about him as I am with Garza. Garza, that stroke is so beautiful. It's so pure. You know what I'm saying? Every time it go in, it don't hit nothing. But you got to put him on the floor. Like I said, he had 15 points. Why he ain't starting? Like I said, the Pistons are looking at certain things. You would think they would just go with this power lineup. That's not what's going to happen in Summer League. We'll get an opportunity to see that in the preseason, though. So the preseason is right around the corner, obviously. We'll get to see that, fans, in the preseason. That's what you got to be ready for. You know, better lineups. So, yeah, like I said, when you have that situation, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Saban Lee tonight, he finally woke up and realized, hey, I got here by attacking the basket, and that's what he decided to do tonight, and I was so glad of it because last game, he frustrated the heck out of me. The three-point line ain't it for you. Even though he knocked one down today, it was still a bad play for him because he was supposed to hit Cade or Garza, and he didn't hit both. He just held onto the ball, and then he was forced to shoot a last-second shot, and it luckily failed. So, listen, this is what you watch the Summer League for. You watch these young guys and see what they're trying to develop. You know what I'm saying? We know what Sadiq can do from the three-point line. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, Sadiq was a little bit less engaged. He stepped back tonight. And when he had the ball on the offensive end, he didn't hang around the three-point line. Sadiq was showing his ability to attack the basket and draw fouls tonight, and also to make moves and free up shots around the mid-range. That's what Sadiq did tonight. So if you watch this game, again, for y'all that do have DVR, have the ability, if you recorded it, that's what you'll notice. I'm telling you what you need to be paying attention for this game. That's what you need to be paying attention to. We're not out here for the scores in the summer league. Anybody will tell you that. Anybody in the league, writer, anybody will tell you that. That is all irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You're supposed to be looking for, this is what this player is going to be for our team in the future. They're trying to build this. Look what he did with here. Look how he encouraged this guy. Look how he did in this situation. This is what you're looking for in the summer league. You're not looking for gaudy numbers in the summer league, man. That's not it. That's not what we're looking for. Like I gave them examples, I'm going to do it one more time. Henry Ellison, Stanley Johnson, Austin Day. We've seen the gaudy numbers in the G League before. I mean, in the summer league before. And it meant absolutely zero. Look at all three of them players I just named you. It means nothing. We are looking for, look what he did. How is that going to translate to the regular season when he's playing with starters? When he's playing with starters. When he has guys who actually can make baskets and understand the game of basketball. Not some guys that's trying to make the league in this summer league. That's the difference. That's what I want y'all to understand. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all, and it's the last time I'm going to say it. Because going forth these next couple of games that we have in the summer league, it's not what I'm explaining to y'all again. This is it. This is the last time I'm explaining to y'all. It is the NBA Summer League. We are not out here trying to win a Summer League championship. Dwayne Casey and Troy Weaver are looking past that. I can guarantee you that. And also, we are not out there trying to make moves as a team to do some serious damage this season. Yeah, if the kids play good and get to a close to a play-in or in a play-in situation, fine. That's all a plus. Our time to spend real money and to make real moves with this Detroit Pistons team comes the following season. When Blake Griffin gets off the books, when we have some money to spend and bring some real free agents in here. That's what it's about. You have to look to the future. I don't know if some of y'all forgot that we are building this team. That's what we're doing. We're restoring the Pistons. We're not trying to do some short-term idiocracy and just go throw a bunch of money at some fool. And no, we're doing this thing the right way. You gotta trust Troy Weaver, man. If you cannot see what he's doing, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because this is not NBA 2K. It doesn't work that way. This is not a video game. He's trying to build long-term success. Long-term success. He's not trying to win the championship tomorrow. He wants to restore the Pistons. That long-term success we had. Those multiple conference final games. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's the last time I mention it. I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all understand. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.